Hi, my name is Omar Hamouda, and today I'm going to be showing you how I edit my pictures on Instagram from this to this. My Instagram handle is right here if you want to check it out. Hit the subscribe button if you want to check out my content. Yeah, let's get into it. So the very first thing I like to do is dump all my photos onto Lightroom and then try to select the one I like. Set my presets and then start messing around with the temperature, exposure, temperature again to get the right white balance, going back into temperature, the blacks, and then I realized that I wanted this slightly dark. Then I hop onto Photoshop. From Photoshop, that's where I normally do all the magic that you see. The first thing I like to do is set a new layer and try to erase it, but then I quickly realized that I don't really have to do that, and you'll see why. I decided to use a nifty tool called Content Aware. So what I'm trying to do is select around the areas that I want to get rid of. So what I do is once I get rid of it, go to Content Aware, Fill, and then most often or not, it actually does the job pretty well. All you got to do is go in and tweak it. So you use the Heal tool, try to pick around the areas that you want it to sort of blend in, and yeah, just blend it in pretty nicely to what you want to do. And with this edit, I didn't know where I wanted to go with while editing. I just wanted to see what I could get, try to clean up the edges, make sure that it's all blended in smoothly. And the way that this tool works is that you have to pick around the area and then start clicking around to clean it up. Now I noticed that my cat was staring to the light, so I wanted to make sure that the object that he's staring at is a light source. So what I do is I picture from the internet, place it on there, and start to mess around with it, taking other objects and screening it onto the actual picture so that way it looks like it's been blended in well. And you can notice over here, I didn't know where to go with this. So what I decided was take a step back, and sometimes you have to take a step back to know where you're going, right? So with that, we decided to add some specs, see if it looked real or not. It's just a process when it comes to Photoshop. You don't know what you're getting yourself into, and you can see over here that I was just putting some pictures out there, seeing what best illustrated what I was trying to go for, and trying to erase it, trying to see. And with Photoshop, think of it as a piece of paper that you just draw on. But instead, with a piece of paper here, you can actually erase the whole thing and start over again. But as you can see, I tried everything. So what I decided to do over here, and this is interesting, is the dodge tool, right? Where you can see slightly it lit up my cat's face. So that way it looks like it's an actual light source coming around. So I tried again with the sparks, and I think this is the one that I actually landed on because it looked the best. So then what I realized that I had to add another one to make sure that it comes out right. And what I'm trying to do here was to fit it for Instagram, because essentially I'm posting it on Instagram. So what I'm trying to do is, you see the desktop, what I did was with the same tool, use the Content Aware tool, try to erase it, make sure to blend it in pretty nicely. Take the other tool, take it again, and it's an incredible tool. You see it blended in really nicely. Now what I tried to do was just really get it there and get it to look where it needs to be. Now I go with the orange and teal look, is that I blend the colors to be the color that's coming out, because you can see that the sparks and the actual light source are not the same color. So what I normally do is go on adjustment layers and just change the hue and saturation. All right, so I just duplicated it. What I did also was I merged it, chose the color adjustment layer, made sure that it's a smart object to make sure that the color stayed consistent and I can change it later. And fairly enough, that's pretty much it. But what I also like to do is save it, and then I'll go into Lightroom again to really get it to look like it's a dark source. And what I do is I do a radial filter over it to kind of dark vignette the surrounding. And you can see what I'm trying to do is sort of match my colors, try to get the highlights and the dark to really look like it's an actual photo. All right, so let me know in the comments down below if you guys enjoyed this content and if you want to see more of it. Maybe even give me suggestions of what you guys want to see as an edit. But that's all for today. Remember, subscribe button, Instagram handle right here. My name is Omar Hamouda, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you. It's honestly worth it at the end of the day when you get those comments or get those DMs saying that they like the content, or getting just doing it feels great, you know?